Hi everyone, welcome back to Learn IT with Venkat. Today's video I am going to simulate the scenario for controlling micro servo motor using Arduino Uno board in the Tinkercad environment. Let's see how to do it. So go to the Tinkercad website and log in into your account and click the circuits, and here I am going to create a new circuit. So for this servo motor we need first Arduino board. So type Arduino. So here you have Arduino Uno board. Put it in the work area. Next we need breadboard. So here I am putting the breadboard small. And next we need servo motor. So if you type servo, you will get micro servo motor here. So you can add it here. If you look at this servo motor, there are 3 pins at the top. It is signal pin, power pin and ground pin. Okay. First I am going to give the connection for ground. Ground is the negative. So just click it and click it inside the breadboard negative and change the color black because it is negative. And from the negative pin you take the connection to your Arduino board ground and change the color to black. So from your servo motor I have given to the breadboard negative, from there I have given to the Arduino board ground. And next I have to give the power. So click it and you can just click it here to take a bend and here and move down, and here you can go and choose 5 volt. Here you can see 5 volt. Okay, 5 volt power, and make this into red color because of power. And the last one, which is the signal pin, through which I am going to supply the signal for running this motor. Choose this and giving this connection to 9th pin and make this color as yellow. Fine. So here we have connected 3 pins. One is ground to negative and power to 5 volt and the signal pin to 9, through which I am going to supply the signal to run this motor. Now we have to code it. So click the code, and this existing blocks we don't want, just put it in the trash. So I want to control this servo motor. So now I want to rotate this servo motor. So this rotator I am going to make it as a position. So this rotator will rotate 180 degree and it has to return back. So to control that positions I am going to create a variable. So go to code. Here I am creating one variable, let it be position. So this position is actually this rotator position. So first I am going to set that position value to 0. 0 means which is like this, which is in the normal position. And next I want to rotate it. Okay, so I have to count the position values. So go to controls here, and in the controls here you have a control for count. So here I am adding this control count, and here you can see count upward or downwards. So it is going to increment by 1. And here for which variable? So here we have created the position variables. So positions from 1 to here by default 10, but I have to rotate this up to 179 degree. That then only the rotator will rotate up to 179 degree and then it will return back. And now I have to set the servo motor. So go to output. So here you can see the inbuilt rotate servo on pin number. So choose this one and put it inside this count loop. And here rotate servo on pin number. What is the pin number? Here you have given the signal to 9th pin. So choose the 9th pin here. So this servo motor will rotate on the basis of 9th pin signal. On what degree? This degree is going to be your position. So go to variable and just track and put this variable position inside the rotate servo block. So here your servo motor will rotate, getting the signal from 9th pin, and the positions value will be taken for that rotate degree angles. And followed by that, I am going to make this rotate speed, for example 10 milliseconds speed it has to rotate every time. And next to that, again I have to make this servo motor to return back. So count downwards now by 1, and here it is going to be the position. So now reverse, so here 179 back to 1, reverse position. So for this also I have to rotate the servo motor. So add the rotate servo motor in your output blocks, and here the signal is from 9th pin, and the position degree is according to position variable. Okay, here the position variable will change 179 downwards to the number 1, so that will be added here as a degree. This degree will act over this rotator, and this rotator will rotate according to that positions. We will see now. Now I am going to start the execution and see here. You can see now the servo started rotating, and it is going both directions, upward and downwards. And speed you can reduce it. Go to code, stop simulation and go to code. Here I am giving it for 20 milliseconds, and again start the execution. So you can see here little bit slow for the 20 milliseconds when it is going upward. When it is coming downward, it will be so fast because I haven't given any delay here. For the downward I haven't given any wait blocks, so it will return back very fast. And if you want to take the code for it, stop the execution, go to code, and here blocks plus text. If you click here, you will get the Arduino board code. You can just copy it and you can paste it in your real device Arduino IDE, and you can run it. It will work fine. And the connections also here the similar way you have to give it in the real device. Hope you understand. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, share with your friends and subscribe this channel for getting more video updates. Bye bye.